Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Friday forecast. I'm just sitting here in our worship center and I'm reflecting on what happened this past weekend, our Easter weekend. There were people that we saw, invited by you and others that came and celebrated with us the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, the hope of who Jesus is and what he can do in our lives. As we think about that, I just want to take a moment and just kind of celebrate what I think are some really neat things. First of all, we, between our 4 services, our Good Friday service and our 3 Easter services, we had over 600 in attendance, probably around 650. And again, it's not so much the number that counts, but it's just knowing that we had that level of impact. I also just think about our Easter offering, which was designated to our community care needs. We wanted to give money to local breakfast programs, to our West End Food Bank, and to our own community care fund to sort of meet some needs there. And it's just exciting to tell you that we had over $9,000 given so far. And for those of you who haven't participated yet, it's still not too late to jump in. And I just really feel we just not only touched a nerve within our church community, but I really believe it's going to give us an opportunity to really show the love of Christ in our wider community. I also just think about on Good Friday, we had a really good crowd here, and we gave an opportunity for people just to move in response to what Jesus did for them by taking our sin upon himself. And we just had a really neat moment there where people came to the cross and dropped their sin at the cross. If you haven't seen the clip yet, check out our YouTube video of that Good Friday service. I also am just excited too, just a shout out to those who participated in the Good Friday service, the puppeteers and Candy Lutes who played the Christian lady. It was kind of a bit of a risk for us, but we thought it really engaged right across the board, all generations, and we've got a lot of good responses over that. As I think about the past weekend, I really am praying that people who maybe were infrequent attenders at the Journey Church maybe are going to take a step to come back next week. And I can't also help but think that when I look at last weekend, it gives me an image again of where we're headed and where we're moving towards. Well, speaking of moving towards, we're still in our series called Move, and I've been kind of joking with everybody calling this a series of indefinite length. But as we look ahead over the next few weeks, I'm just wanting to give you a heads up about May 3rd. This is the first Sunday of May. That's the weekend that we want to present our vision of where we believe God wants to move our church in the next 5 years, what we believe God wants our church to become in the next 5 years. As we think about presenting this, our leadership decided that wouldn't it be a good idea to bring everybody together? So our goal, and again, we're just telling you, mark it in your head right now, May 3rd, is to have a one service at hopefully an off-site place where we bring everybody together so we can together hear about this 5-year vision and a time for us to reflect on it together, celebrate together, and really just say, okay, this is where God's leading us in the next 5 years as the Journey Church. Well, anyway, we'll give you more updates as the days move forward here, but again, just put that in your head. Now again, looking forward to seeing you this weekend. There's lots of other things now starting here in this post-Easter season, and we just want to encourage you to check it all out on www.onthejourney.ca. See you this weekend.